Hello, friend. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching us from. It's a very fine Monday afternoon. Yeah, Mondays are normally. What can I say about Mondays? Mondays are normally lazy. Mondays. I remember I told you that I used to like being off on Mondays. Yeah, so this is life in the village. Welcome to our YouTube channel. My name is Ino_Mark29. Ino is written as I-double-N-O-H, then underscore Mark M-A-R-K, then 29. I believe you had a great weekend. My weekend, mine was terrible. Like, it was not good at all. Yesterday there was a certain match that was playing. I'm a very big football fan. Yeah, I love a club known as Arsenal. So yesterday it wasn't a good day for us. I know Manchester United fans are very, very excited, very happy. Yeah, but that happens. Like in a competition, there is always a winner and the person who comes number 2. I do not want to say a loser, but there is always somebody who wins and there is somebody who becomes the second or the third, fourth, fifth. Yeah, like it was during our school days. Like normally there used to be, we were used to be given numbers. There is the person who performs well, and then there is someone who follows, and then that till the last. So what I'm doing here is actually this. I'm not telling you, I'm showing you. Yeah, they're very free. This is the old lady. Yeah. I just want to see if maybe she can finish the whole of this. It's a 10 liter can. Just want to see if she can finish, and if she does, then I'll add another one. It's a very hot afternoon. Yeah, she's actually almost completing. She's almost finished. Let's take a look. Look at that. Well, like this, the first time she's drinking the whole thing. Okay, let's see if she can finish. Then we move to Helena. So today they are outside. Oh, she's determined. It's like she's going to finish the whole of it. Yeah, which is also amazing because when they drink enough water, you get enough milk. So I'll add her. Maybe no, by her body language she's walking away, which means she's satisfied, like she's quenched her thirst. So next we go to Helena, who is on the other side. Let's go and see if she can drink the whole 10 liters. Yeah.
Aquí está.
So friend, we will also have a look and confirm if Helena will finish her water. Right? Here she is. I do not want to get too close to her. I might scare her off. She's also determined. Yeah. I hope she'll finish. Yeah. They normally do that, like they lick their nostrils. I do not understand why. But after taking water, they normally do that. Yeah. So friend, what happened here is this old lady over here, she drank her water. She finished the whole 10 liters. And Helena only, like, she remained with let's say a quarter. Yeah? So I believe she's also gonna need water at the end of the day, some water, because she normally drinks a lot of water. But if I could have placed a bet on this one, the old lady over here and Helena over there, who could complete the whole 10 liters, I could have placed on her, and it could have maybe turned like the match, yeah, which was played yesterday. So I can hear some music playing from a distance. Yeah, there are people doing a contribution. We here in the village, like 2 people have passed on, a man and a lady, a certain lady. So the man used to really help people a lot around here because he had specialized in mole capture. You see, I think you know those people who normally, like, who have more knowledge on how to capture moles. Moles, I'm talking about the real moles. Yeah, the actual moles. The moles that normally destroy crops, bananas, yeah. Those are the moles I'm talking about. I'm not talking about snitches, yeah. So the man, though I think he might have died by old age, but he used to really help people. Like, he had specialized in such a way that whenever you called him, like, I have a mole destroying my crops, he turned up and he did a great job. And after he gets rid of them, there'll be no moles anymore on your farm. Yeah, that is his specialization, but unfortunately he's passed on. And there is also another lady from the other far end who also passed on. So it's very unfortunate. It's not a good day in the village. Alice, where are you? Where Moka? Eh? Engiwe toro mororo. Sa. So friend, that is my neighbor. The place I told you we normally bring our cows to graze. So today they are on the other side, on our field. Maybe the grass in our compound is not really that matured, so I believe it's because of rains. There are no rains, and maybe when there will be rains, then we'll bring the cows here. We normally pay her to graze them. I normally say that also. Nothing is for free here. So yeah, the microphone you can hear from a distance are the people trying to contribute. You know, normally in the village when someone passes on, people come together. There is someone who moves from one homestead to the other, collecting about 200 Kenyan shillings, so that it can help in preparation for the burial and some other expenses. Maybe if he or she had hospital bills, yeah, the money will be used. So they go around the village. But unfortunately, again, it's not everybody in the village that is on that. What can I call it? It's like I'm trying to remember the a welfare. Yeah, it's actually a welfare, not like a welfare. It's a welfare, village welfare, whereby you, after maybe, for example, if I die or when I die, and I've been contributing the 200 for the welfare, then somebody who's in charge will come, go from house to house, collect the 200 shillings. Maybe the 200 is it's like a man, 100 bob, and a lady, 100 Kenyan shillings. So it makes 200. So if you, for example, if I have a wife, I'll pay 200. But if I don't, I'll pay. No, I think it's like they've set. Yeah, they've said it's normally it's supposed to be 200. Yeah, if maybe if you have a wife or you don't, you have to pay. Not have to though. If you are in the welfare, then you have to pay. If you're not, nobody will force you. So that is how it happens. Yeah. Yeah. So that is how things normally happen. Yeah. So that is a neighbor of mine I greeted. This is life in the village. I'm just having fun, walking around, trying to see what is happening around here. Yeah, yeah. There's a very good shade over here. Yeah. And if you want to come and relax, nobody is going to ask you why you're there. But you should be from around, you know. Yeah, a stranger cannot come from anywhere and relax here. Then the owner will probably confront you and ask you, hey, what are you doing in my farm? Or in my trees? Or in my forest, yeah? That is how things normally happen around here. Yeah, this life in the village. It's a very sunny afternoon. I think I'll go and relax a bit, then we'll continue. Yeah, friend, if you happen to love farming, then you'll enjoy being here. Yeah. Yeah, there is tea on the other side. There is maize that has been harvested here. Although it looks like this maize never did well. I do not even think they are harvested. Like the reason as to why it's because of these trees over here. You know, if you plant maize next to such an area, then it's like a guarantee you're not gonna harvest. You're not gonna enjoy your harvest. So this is the shade that I was talking about. It's really cool, and there is a lot of breeze. Yeah, you can see the trees. Yeah, very tall trees. This is actually a man-made forest. It's not natural. Yeah. And this is me over here. So the funny thing is, immediately I got into this place, the sun seems like it went for a break. So I'll just relax for a few minutes and we will continue with our walk. This is life in the village. This is Ino Mark 29. You can call me Ino. Yeah. I normally get some people who ask me, tell us, like, say your name. Let us know how you're called. Like the INNOH is tricky for them, so it's pronounced as Ino or Ino. Yeah. Yeah. So it's maybe wanted to actually sit here. I've changed my mind. I'm not going to sit here because the sun comes and goes, and I came here because of the sun. So now that it's playing some tricks on me, I know if I sit, it will disappear. If I stand, when I stand, it comes back. So I'll just stand for the meantime. Yeah, I can hear this really shaking from the top. Yeah, life in the village. I believe also, kindly, maybe some I'll really find a day when I'll talk about of how we've gained more than 200 plus subscribers in just less than a month. It was actually this month when I came back to YouTube. I had gone for a very long break. So after I came back, we've gained 200 plus subscribers. Right now we are at 268. When I came back, we were at only 64 subscribers. So I know there is somebody somewhere who might be asking, like, how did you gain so many subscribers? In the when I began this journey, YouTube journey, I used to, nowadays we normally gain even 5 plus subscribers. When I began it wasn't easy. We used to, like, a week maybe 1 subscriber. So I'll fix a day when I'll talk about that very soon. I hope so. Very, very soon we'll fix a day there. Yeah. So this is life in the village. I'm enjoying a very nice walk here. Yeah. This is someone's tea plantation. Yeah. And this is a neighbor's piece of land. So the funny thing is, this neighbor has a very large piece of land, like from all the way up the road towards this other side. It's very big. It's a very big parcel of land. Yeah? And it heads towards the river. I think you can see there is a house somewhere there. That is where the boundary is. And another one here. You see this? This is a demarcation. They show where someone's piece of land end or start. So this person here has a very huge piece of land. Yeah? So it's an advantage to him. In the past, people used to marry like more than one wife. Yeah. And I heard a certain old man give explain the reason as to why people used to do that is because they had very big parcels of land. So but nowadays, if you marry more than one wife, then it will be a problem, because your land, you have to divide it, to subdivide it, like the first wife, the second, if maybe you have the third. So it will be a problem. But if you do have large pieces of land, then why not? Yeah, you can just go ahead and do it. So this is life in the village. Yeah? It's amazing. Yeah. This is a county known as Nyamira County, but there is we are on a boundary. Like, if you cross the main road to the other side, you'll be in Kisii County. So normally we get our services from Kisii County because it's nearer. Nyamira is very far away. Like, let me show you. You see those hills over there? And again, you go past them, you go past other hills. It's really very far, very, very far away. So services, normally county services are normally done close to where the county offices are. Yeah, so that is the reason as to why we prefer going to Kisii, even Kisii County, the neighbor county. Even my ID, I remember I got my ID from Kisii County. I couldn't travel all the way to Nyamira County to go and process it from there. It could have been expensive, at the same time a lot of time. Yeah. Yeah. This is it. This is the way that I'm coming from, and I'm heading this way now. I'm close to the church. You remember the place that I told you is very holy? Yeah. Here it is. I also remember there was a very nice shade somewhere. Look at how dusty the road is. Very dusty. Yeah. Yeah, this area is actually a remote area, but the good thing is there is electricity, you know. Yeah. And we are at the church. So friend, I remember there is a day I came to fetch sawdust from this place down here. I saw a very cool place be in front of this church. Okay, let me say beside. This church has a very good field, yeah, whereby you can go relax, and if maybe you happen to have cows, you can come and graze them. There is nobody who will ask you what are you doing. Yeah, it's a church. Maybe the pastor might ask, but I do not think there is a problem, because I remember we had a small bull. There was a bull that we used to have. We used to bring it and graze him somewhere over here, along this place here. You see, along the road. Yeah, there's some grass there. I usually see some people come with goats. They tie them over there. They graze, and then they come in the evening and they take them home. And also there is a, let me go this way. Yeah, the sun is gone. There is a, what was I saying? I've even forgotten what I was saying. This gate here, these are washrooms. It's normally closed, so I think there are people here in the church. So what I'll do is I'll turn. I'll not go and start filming. So what I'll do is I'll take a turn and go from where I came from, right? I told you there are cows normally that graze here. You see one? Yeah. So we will find another place to relax on and enjoy our conversation. Yeah. Actually, there is something that I've seen here in the village, which has not really good. Like, I'm not impressed with what I saw. You see, I've discovered that there are very young boys who are gambling. When I speak of gambling, I am talking about placing bets. I remember there is a live that I did whereby we were talking about placing bets. But normally there is what they say, like a disclaimer, which says gambling is for only 18 and above, and also it has an addiction. I do not really think someone who is underage can easily deal with addiction. So young boys are gambling. So kindly, if you happen to know one, advise him. This for boys, not girls. I've not seen any lady gambling. In Nairobi, I never saw young boys gambling, but they used to play video games. Yeah, that is their addiction. But here in the village, young boys are really into gambling. Like, they do it more than the older people. Yeah, which is very scary. So friend, I really want to confirm if there are people here in the church, because I cannot hear anybody speaking, and I really want to go to that place. So what I'll do is I'll confirm first. There is a place that I'd settled for here, but it's not as amazing as the other one. So what I'll do is I'll confirm if the doors are open. And they are closed, so I'll go in. There is a gate there somewhere, but it's not functional, like it's open, just open. So I told you the churches that are normally closed, like in a compound, there is a gate, there is maybe a soldier somewhere, but this one here does not have such restrictions. If maybe you want to come and worship, you can come and worship out here, though they blocked. I told you it's for security purposes, nothing else. Yeah, and here we are. Yeah, this is the place. Amazing. Yeah, you see the shade over here, though I prefer the one that is on the lower side. And I think there is somebody's house over here who is not really staying here. Yeah, and the house will soon be in ruins. So those people living in the city or somewhere in towns, remember to at least come home and see how your houses are. Yeah? Do not wait till there is a problem somewhere. This is when you want to come and maybe try to fix it. Yeah? It's in ruins. Anyway, actually I saw there is there are videos that I came across. I saw there are people normally do what their daily routine, like they film their daily routine and then they get paid, yeah, by YouTube, as long as you've hit like 1,000 subscribers and also 4,000 watch hours. Yeah, immediately you hit that, and then you'll start earning. So people earn from filming what they normally do from day to day, and that actually inspired me, like if people get money from there are people like me, so I can also try that. And that is the reason as to why I'm trying to get more subscribers, so that we can get paid. Yeah, maybe support some people, not maybe, actually support some people. Yeah, there is actually a homestead that I went to. The homestead, the place that I was collecting sawdust from the other day. So I saw a girl who's what can I say? There is a disease whereby you're not like you're okay, you're mature, you're a grown up, but I know the name of that disease. It just disappeared. I'm trying to recall it. What is it called? Down syndrome. Yeah. So the homestead that I went to, that girl, I think it's a girl or maybe a lady. That's the reason as to why I'm telling you, you cannot differentiate if this is a man or a boy when they are suffering from Down syndrome. It's really hard. So I think she really needs help. The way I saw her. So those are the cases that really need help, and I hope that, though I believe the government of Kenya is giving out money to such people, like the aged ones, like the, remember the grandma that I normally feature on our videos. I believe she gets paid something like I believe 2,500 shillings, maybe more or less. Yeah, that is the last time I heard they were getting paid. It was around 2,000 Kenyan shillings. And also the girl, or the lady that I told you I saw, I believe she's enrolled to get such money. You know, you don't just get the money, you have to like kujiandikisha. That is the term we use in Swahili. You have to register. You register to get the money. You don't just get the money, you register first, and then when the government disburses the monies is when you'll get your share. If you do not register, then unfortunately you cannot receive. I hope I never really asked to know about the issue with her, because you know there are parents who are normally, some parents normally hide such children. They hide them in the house. They do not want them to come in contact with anybody outside their homestead. So what made me discover her is that I went into their homestead. Yeah, so it's really, some parents, actually most parents, hide such children. So I believe she is registered and she gets such money, yeah, from the government. Also, if maybe you have somebody who is aged around, I think 75 years and above, the government normally pays them. You know, there are people who do not know such. Yeah, the government pays them, and they get paid after the area chief comes, maybe registers them, and then they begin earning. And there are some very, what can I say, there are some very cheeky old men or ladies. You normally find that they, for example, I have a wife, and my wife, we are old, 75 plus years. So my wife unfortunately passes on, and then I do not go to, maybe the chief is not aware, so I'll continue receiving our salary, like our money will continue coming in as long as the government or the area chief is not aware that she passed on. Yeah, so they normally do that. They get the money and then they eat the money. Yeah, those are for cheeky. I know one somewhere, so that is the reason as well I'm mentioning that. So I'm not really advising for that, like you know, there's someone somewhere missing. You know, the government also has a budget, like they target, like they have their own target. Whenever the money comes, they know like a certain amount will go somewhere. So if you are eating more than what you're supposed to get, then somebody somewhere who's supposed to be registered to get that money is suffering. Yeah, here in Kenya, I normally hear of places like the US. Let me say, give it as an example, because it's I think maybe yeah, maybe not. They are the ones who normally do this. When you become of age, when you age, yeah, you normally, like, your children can actually take you to a nursing home. Maybe I do not really know the names that they use. So your children can take you there, and then the money, that the savings that you made while working will help you while staying there. You get someone who cooks for you, someone who cleans your clothes. Yeah, they are taken there when you become of age. But here, when you come of age, you can go and live with your son, your daughter. Yeah, or maybe somebody can come to your homestead to live with you. Yeah, that is what normally happens here in Kenya. I do not really think we have, so, like, if there are nursing homes, they are very few. And like, let me say myself as an example, I cannot really take my parent to a nursing home. I'll rather cook, clean for them, but not take them somewhere, you know. Here at home, they have really a lot of freedom. In a nursing home, I think they're restricted somehow. Like they are, you know, there are rules that are placed. Maybe you're not supposed to watch TV past a certain time. So when you are up past a certain time, maybe they switch off the TV for you. Like for example, my father, okay, he's not that old, he's not of age, but he loves football just like me. My father, football, whenever a match is being played and I do not inform him, he'll definitely ask me, why didn't you tell me that there was a football match? And I have to be answerable for that. So he has his own freedom. He has cows that he normally grazes. So just imagine you take someone from that place grazing his cows, maybe taking care of his bananas. You remember the live video that I did, I showed you? He normally plants a banana every year. I do not really recall if it's on March or May, but somewhere there, each and every year he has to plant a banana, and I do not really know the reason as to why he does that. He told me he normally does it, so I never asked him why he normally does that. So friend, I think I've said enough. I normally don't speak too much, I speak a little. So what I'll do is, I've taken you actually for a short trip. Maybe next time when I do not really know why the reason as to why, you know, I say maybe, and it's something that I should do. Next time there is a place over here towards this direction behind me. I remember I did a walk some time back, but I wasn't filming. So next time we will take a walk towards this place and find out maybe how this place looks like. This is a neighboring village actually. You see, there is a road that I showed you somewhere there. That road separates, like we on the other side. This is not my village, this is a different village. So we are on the other village and these ones are on the other village, but we are in the same county, Nyamira County. So, and the funny thing is, we, the Gusii community, you cannot marry within your village. I think I've said this several times. You cannot marry within your village. Like you have to come from my village to this place. So it's actually a road that is separating these villages. Though our village is wide, to the other side it's very it's very big. Yeah, let me use that word. It's very big. And also I believe this village over here is also, I know this one is not that big, but I can cross from my village, and if maybe there is a lady within here that maybe I like, or maybe I fall in love with, I can cross from there, come here, marry her to the other side. Just see how close it is. We are not related. In the village, somebody told me that ladies or girls that come from the same village where you come from, they are your cousins. Yeah, even if you're not related like by blood, they're just your cousins. You cannot have any relationship with them. Yeah, so you have to go away to a different village and get a lady from. But there are cultures that allow a cousin to marry the same cousin. It's the same, whereby the court here in Kenya the other day said that it's not illegal for maybe I and my cousin to practice coitus. I think you understand what I mean by that. It's not wrong. That's actually what the court said here in Kenya, the East Africa. They said it's not wrong for cousins to practice coitus. Yeah, that's what the court said. So here is whereby I want to thank you very much, friend, for taking your time to watch. We began by watering the cows. We've gone round, past, I've shown you places, and now we are outside the holy place. So this is the place whereby I want to thank you very much for your time, for subscribing, yeah, for liking. There are people who are also liking our videos. And yeah, the support is amazing. I really enjoy it. I'm grateful for that. We are really growing, like we are shooting upward. It's an upward trajectory, which is amazing. So maybe come end of this month, today is on date, let me check, yeah, today is on 26th of January. So I believe come end of this month, we will be close, if not at 500 subscribers. You kindly support me. We need those 500 subscribers. After we hit 500 subscribers, remember that will be 500 subscribers in a month. Yeah, okay, that is 440 something, 444 subscribers. So imagine in a month we get 444 subscribers. The next month we are gonna hit 1,000, and when we get to 1,000, we will definitely make change. Like, we'll change things. A lot of things are gonna change. Yeah, we will make very big changes. When I talk of changes, I'm not actually saying my personal changes, but we'll actually do something. Yeah, something for someone, for some people. Yeah, so kindly subscribe. Yeah, support me. So thank you very much. Have a blessed Monday afternoon. This video will actually be up on YouTube anytime from now. So bye for now. Remember, it's Ino_Mark29. Ino is INNOH_Mark_MARK29. Yeah. In our next video, I'll tell you the reason as to why I have 29 at the end of my name.